Okay, there we go. Hello. How's everybody today? I'm good. I haven't been on live for a long time, so I thought I'd pop on here real quick. And, well, maybe not real quick. We'll see what happens. And, let you know what I've been up to. So, got my tea. Look how hot and humid it's been. This glass is just sweating like nobody's business. So, yep. Well, as I said, I've been helping out with my dad and some other things, and so we're done with that. Everything is official. House is closed on. Everybody's where they're supposed to be, and so that is done. So now I gotta regroup and get back to what I want to do. So, but it's been quite a ride. It's okay though. I don't mind. You know, you help family whenever you need to help family, and no questions asked. You just do it. You do it and you get it done, and that's all there is to it. You don't complain. So, those of you who have not been here before, I'm Diane, and welcome to Eclectic Beauty, where I like to take old and unwanted things and make them new again. So I like to paint furniture. I do some art. I do some jewelry, a little bit of everything. I'm kind of your all over DIY girl. And today I'm going to show you what I'm making. And I want to show you. Check it out. Black sheer polka dots. Isn't that pretty? This was part of my mom's stash of fabrics. She probably made something out of it. I can't remember what, but yeah, so there's that. So let me grab my swag here. If you checked out my photo earlier, and if you checked in earlier this week, you see that I've been making rag swags. This is just something that I've seen on the internet, Pinterest, and whatnot, and just this was one of my goals this year to make for our craft shows, and I just buckled down and got it done. So I got about 5 of them done so far. These take a lot of work, I will not lie. They're different. You can hang them over your windows, off your furniture, off bookcases, whatever. This one happens to be, all black, because we're going to be on Saturday. That's what the people at this fair, that's kind of their aesthetic. That's the kind of thing they like. I think. We're just guessing. One of the things, because there's all kinds of people, but I love this. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? So this has just, I don't know if you could see that one. It has polka dots in it. This one's like a linen. Yeah, and let's see. Pieces of velvet. Can you see that? Yeah. But I'm a black girl. I'm a black girl. Boy, that doesn't sound good. I do like darker things like this. So this kind of is like right where I'd like to be. So it's not finished yet. As you can see, there's a lot of open spaces. So I thought I'd show you real quick how. Here, I'll show you this one too. How I make these. Okay. This one's more country. See? And I'm not sure if I'll even off the ends or not. I haven't decided yet. But this one's not as long. It's a little shorty one. But it's got calicos in it. It's pretty too. I kind of like this too, because it's like raggy and worn. Look how pretty. And this has some chiffon in it that I had ripped up a shirt or something. There's muslin in it. Yeah. So this one's really cool too, and I like it because it's just country farmhouse. Yeah. So pardon my internet, it's having issues. It's raining out right now, so it's starting to cool off. I love it. I love a good summer storm. It's been hot and sweaty. See, I'm sweating. I haven't pulled my fan out for up here yet. I'm not sure if I want to or not. So that is that. So what you need is some fabric, and this is the one I was showing you earlier. It's just sheer, and it comes from my mom's stash, and as you can, she used it for something, probably a little jacket or something. And then there's this one, and always like cottons and sheer things, it's easier if you can tear them. Okay, so all you got to do is, you got to know where your grain is going. Let's see here. Put a little snip with your scissors at the end, and then pull and tear, and then it tears straight. So you want to tear with the grain so it's straight. These, if you do one in all baby colors and make them the strips really long, would look really, really cute in baby girls' room. Like if you're doing a French country and you do it all in pinks and whites. I want to get some sparkly fabrics after next week. I want to make some more girly ones because they're just kind of fun. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm finishing one, and I'm going to get another one started because I want to have I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd like to have about 10 of them made, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get that many made. We'll see what happens this weekend. This is, as if some of you don't know, I'm a lunch lady at a local school district, and we're down to 4 days. This is a Memorial Day weekend, so we are off on Monday, and so it's nice to have a long weekend. We go back on Tuesday. We kind of started shutting the kitchen down a little bit, general cleaning, just getting things wrapped up like that we're not using right now. Going through our inventory in our cooler and freezer and getting that all cleared out in our stock rooms. So it makes for busy time. What's a busy time? It depends. I try to get it. I started about a month ago, and I like to tackle one job a day. Because it's not air conditioned, it's hot, and then I don't do well in the heat. And I'm just kind of like shut down. I don't do well. Much to my poor co-worker's chagrin. After that, it's just, I just zaps the energy right out of me and everything else. But we're getting there. We are getting there. So I got great co-workers, because it's nice to go into work and not not feel stressed with the people that you're working with, because you know, it's nice to know when you can go in there and know that they are not going to be upset with you for dumb reasons. Everybody does their job, and you know, you get through the day so you can go home and do what you'd rather be doing. Because everybody rather be doing something other than working a full-time job. And I laughed because we were carrying on the other day, and I said, "Oh, we're laughing, you know, we're laughing." So it's nice to be able to laugh at work, and then Friday the kids had their carnival, so they were doing all kinds of stuff. They were having kickball, and they were doing relay races, face painting, other games that sixth graders had made up, and the teachers had a DJ there, and so yeah, I went out and danced with the kids a little bit. So it was just fun. I was just having fun. Figure, what the heck, you only live once, right? So I'll get back to work, doing work things on on Tuesday. So, what do we do with these fancy strips? First of all, this one's kind of long. If they're real long, I just cut them. And there's no particular width. You can make them real wide or you can make them real thin. It doesn't matter. There's different ways of doing these swags. The strings are getting... This one, I just tied knots at the top, and then some of them I'm going to fold over. I'll show you how to do that. My other one, come here, everything's falling on the floor. This one here has a little bit neater top because I folded it over to a half hitch knot, I guess. So it's top's a little neater. This one's a little sloppier, but I kind of like it. It kind of goes with the gothic look of it. Let's see here. So since I'm putting a lot of different fabrics in this, I just kind of start at the end. Let's see. Oh, I got a real pretty ribbon in this one too. I got this at Walmart. Can you believe that? And I think I got it on sale for like 77 cents. It was in the clearance bin. So there was a little, about a yard or so. So I stuck a little bit of that in there. I thought it was pretty. Let's see. Is this going to be length? Yeah. Alright. Show you real quick. And I just did this on a piece of twine or cotton cord that I had in here. So what you want to do is, if you're not going to tie, you can tie a simple knot, and it's just an overhead knot tied on a string. Since this is a little long, I'm doing that half hitch thing. That's my terminology. So you just want to fold it over and take it. See if I can get this in the camera, okay? Take it over your string, cord, or whatever you're using. You can use jute, you can use cord, whatever. And you pull it through, pull it, and it gives a nice little finish edge. So that's all there is to it. So that's pretty easy. So yeah, so I'm going to have a mixture of finishing offs here. Okay. So what else is going on? So yeah, that's what we did at work, Carnival Day. And this weekend, so, we had a wedding to go to yesterday. So, on a Friday, yes. So we had it since, my husband and my brother-in-law and I had to work. We all decided just to go to the reception. It was for their side of the family. And it was in this lovely, it was called the Hampton Banquet Hall. It was in Gibsonian, PA. And it was a very lovely hall. And I'm not sure who catered this wedding, but the food was awesome. We had stuffed chicken breast. We had roast beef that was really pretty tender, and with a great gravy or sauce on it. Pardon me. All my stuff went down on the floor. So it was delicious. The theme was country. So they had some very nice decorations, which was really cute. They had took vases, bud vases, and wrapped them in some rope or jute, and then they put just simple silk flowers in them, and then they took jars, and on the bottom of them had some pebbles, and then they just stuck a white silk flower in there and somehow anchored it, I think. And then they filled them up with water and then had a floating, they floated some candles in them. And that was really, really, really nice. And then all that went on a mirror with a piece of, I think, burlap. Pretty burlap. Going down the middle of the mirror. So it was all very lovely. So we got to see some family members that we haven't seen for a long, long time. And the bride was beautiful. Her dress was, I think, was it white? It was ivory and lace. And she's a pretty, real nice, thin little lady. And it was just gorgeous. It was just perfectly made for her. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Today, let's see, I had to go get my car because it was in the garage. So basically, we just stayed home and was trying to get caught up on yard work and housework that we've been putting off for. Well, not putting off, but we haven't been able to do in the last month and a half because of how between garage sales and cleaning out the house and taking things to Goodwill and all that wonderful stuff. Just takes up time on my own thing, but we're getting there. I have 4 days. One thing nice about my job that's always a plus is that I'm off for the summer, and that's when I like to get things, paint walls, do a house project. I don't know. In past years, I've painted my kitchen cabinets. I laid a floor, peel and stick floor in my dining room, like carpeting. It's not the best job, but it got done, and it's still there. It's still holding up too. So although I'm thinking about taking it out. So it was a great big used piece of carpet to begin with. So, but hey, I need a carpet installer. So I'm going to show you this here in a minute. I'm almost done. See, this is a real thin piece. So what have you been up to? Anybody doing anything fun this weekend for Memorial Day? If you live near Greensburg, Pennsylvania, they are having down at what they call Lynchfield, right off of 119, the Greensburg Community Days. I do believe it's still going on. Tomorrow, I think they're having fireworks tonight, so you might want to check that out. Today was the up in Ligonier, PA, was the Ligonier Art Walk, and the which I did not make it to. I was planning on it, but I just was being out too late last night. Oh, poop. And needing to get some things done around the house. I just didn't go. So Ligonier, Pennsylvania is right off of 130, in the base of the Laurel Highlands. So if you ever want a place to go and look for antiques, arts, places that art galleries, there's a real nice bead shop up there, Agora Gallery. They always have a feature artist. They have a wall there, and they feature an artist once every couple months, so that's always worth going looking for. Plus, the variety of beats and stuff they have is always very cool. What else? Oh, Sonia's shop is up there, the Junk Monkey Paint Company. Down the road from her is a secondhand clothing store. There's antique shops. Be My Honey. I think it's Be My Honey. It's a really cool shop, which I gotta go. I want to go back to. They got all kinds of lovely gifts and purse and just all those wonderful, beautiful things that us ladies like, and lots of places to eat, of course. So check out Ligonier. Check out Greensburg this weekend if you're around. So I'm going to show you. Okay, oops. Can you see? So when it's all done, it's going to look like this. It's got all kinds of fancy fabrics, and it's all raggy, and it's just beautiful. So I have a lot of space yet. A little bit of space I'm going to fill in yet, and this one will be done. So I kind of like the ties on it, where I just tied a knot. So it's kind of funky looking. So that's the rag swag. That is everything that's going on in my life this weekend. I do have, as always, I have a list of projects that I always want to do, and so that's about it. Can't think of anything else to tell you today. So have a good evening. Enjoy the storm. If you love a good storm, let me know down below in the comments. And if not, you can let me know down below in the comments. But I am enjoying the warm weather. I'm not complaining. I promised myself not going to complain, because our winter was a little longer this year, and we went from winter straight to summer in Pennsylvania as normal. Don't get a spring, not very often. So yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. I'm not complaining, not complaining at all, because it's not snowing, and it's getting quite tired of that along with everybody else. So nothing brings a community of people together anywhere in this entire world than the weather. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like. We can all agree we either love it or we hate it. It'll give us all something to talk about. Unity over the weather. Imagine that. So, yep. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely evening. I'm going to finish my swag. And, oops, I'm working on 2 computers here. And, yeah, get messy, get creative, do something fun. Watch a good movie. Just enjoy this lovely evening. And I'll see you all later this weekend. Bye.